Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're watching this, chances are you've recently bought something, maybe a phone, a laptop, a kitchen appliance, a pair of shoes, or even something as simple as headphones, and it turned out to be faulty. And honestly, there's nothing more frustrating than spending your hard-earned money on something that doesn't work the way it should. But here's the good news, in the UK, you actually have very strong consumer rights. And today, I'm going to walk you step by step through exactly what to do when a product turns out to be defective. Whether it's a small purchase or something expensive, knowing your rights can save you time, money, and a whole lot of stress. So stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to say, who to contact, and how to get your refund, repair, or replacement, without being fobbed off. 1. Your rights under the Consumer Rights Act 2015. Let's start with the basics. In the UK, your rights are protected under a law called the Consumer Rights Act 2015. This law applies to almost everything you buy, whether it's from a physical shop, an online store, a marketplace seller, or even a retailer selling through platforms like Amazon or eBay. Under this law, every product you buy must meet 3 key standards. 1. Satisfactory quality. This means the item shouldn't be damaged, broken, or faulty when you receive it. It should be what a reasonable person would consider acceptable, taking into account the price and description. 2. Fit for purpose. The product should do what it's supposed to do. If you buy a kettle, it should boil water. If you buy waterproof boots, they shouldn't leak. If you buy a phone advertised as having a working camera, the camera shouldn't be blurry or dead on arrival. 3. As described. The item must match the description, photos, specifications, or claims made by the seller. If the listing says 100% leather, and you receive plastic, that's not as described. And here's something many people don't realize, these rights apply whether you paid full price, bought the item on sale, or used a discount code. A reduced price does not reduce your legal protection unless the discount was specifically for a known fault that was clearly explained before purchase. If your item fails any of these tests, it is legally considered defective. 2. The 30-day right to reject, your strongest protection. Now here's the part most people don't know, and it's one of the strongest consumer protections in the UK. If your product is faulty within the first 30 days, you have what's called the short-term right to reject. This means you can return the item, reject it, and demand a full refund. Not store credit. Not a repair. Not a replacement. A full refund. And this 30-day period starts from the day you receive the item, not the day you ordered it. Example. If you buy a laptop and the screen flickers on day 5, you can reject it. If you buy shoes and the sole starts peeling on day 20, you can reject them. If you buy a blender and it stops working after 2 uses, you can reject it. Retailers sometimes try to push customers toward repairs or tell them to contact the manufacturer. But you can politely, but firmly, remind them. Under the Consumer Rights Act 2015, I am exercising my short-term right to reject this item and request a full refund. That one sentence alone solves most disputes. 3. After 30 days but within 6 months. If the fault appears after the first 30 days, don't panic, you still have strong rights. From day 31 up to 6 months, the retailer must offer you either a repair, or a replacement. You don't get to choose which one, the retailer does, but whatever they offer must be free of charge. Completed within a reasonable time. Not cause you significant inconvenience. What counts as reasonable time? It depends on the product, but generally. A phone repair shouldn't take 6 weeks. A washing machine replacement shouldn't take months. A simple fix shouldn't drag on endlessly. If the repair doesn't fix the issue, or if the replacement also turns out to be faulty, then you move to the next stage. Your final right to reject. At this point, you can ask for a refund, or a price reduction, if you want to keep the item. And here's something extremely important. Within the first 6 months, the law assumes the fault was present at the time of purchase. This means the burden of proof is on the retailer, not you. They must prove the item wasn't faulty, not the other way around. 4. After 6 months. Once you're past the 6-month mark, things change slightly. You still have rights, but now you may need to prove that the fault was there from the start. This could mean providing photos, videos, repair reports, expert assessments, evidence of recurring issues. It's not impossible, especially for faults that develop slowly, but it does require a bit more effort. For example, a laptop that repeatedly overheats, a washing machine that has had multiple repairs, a phone with a battery that degrades unusually fast. These can all be signs of an underlying defect. 5. Contact the retailer, not the manufacturer. This is a big one, and retailers often try to confuse people here. Your legal contract is with the retailer, not the manufacturer. So even if the manufacturer offers a warranty, you do not have to use it. You can go straight to the retailer and insist they deal with the issue. If they try to send you to the manufacturer, you can say, "Under the Consumer Rights Act 2015, my contract is with you, and you are responsible for resolving this." This usually stops the back and forth. 6. How to make your complaint, step by step. When you're ready to contact the retailer, here's what you should include. 1. Proof of purchase. This can be a receipt, a bank statement, an email confirmation, an order number. You don't need the original packaging or tags. 2. A clear description of the fault. Explain what's wrong, when it started, how it affects the product. 3. Your legal rights. Mention the Consumer Rights Act 2015 and the relevant timeframe. Within 30 days right to reject. 31 days to 6 months repair or replacement. After failed repair final right to reject. 4. What you want. Be clear and specific. I am requesting a full refund. I am requesting a repair. I am requesting a replacement. 5. Keep everything in writing. Email is best because you have a record. You can escalate easily. You can attach evidence. Avoid phone calls unless absolutely necessary. 7. When the retailer refuses. If the retailer refuses to help, don't give up. You still have options. 1. Contact Citizens Advice. They can give personalized guidance. Contact the retailer on your behalf. Escalate the issue to trading standards. 2. Section 75, credit card purchases over £100. If you paid by credit card and the item cost more than £100, your credit card provider is jointly responsible for the purchase. This means you can claim a refund directly from the credit card provider. 3. Chargeback, debit cards or credit cards under £100. This isn't a legal right, but banks often help recover money for faulty goods. 4. Alternative Dispute Resolution, ADR. Some retailers are members of ADR schemes that can resolve disputes without going to court. 5. Small Claims Court. As a last resort, you can take the retailer to small claims court. For most faulty goods cases, this is straightforward and low cost. 8. Exceptions, when your rights don't apply. There are a few situations where your rights under the Consumer Rights Act don't apply. If you caused the damage. If you knew about the fault before buying. If the issue is normal wear and tear. If you simply changed your mind, that's a returns policy issue, not a legal right. 9. Final tips to make the process easier. Act quickly, especially within the first 30 days. Stay polite but firm, confidence matters. Keep all communication in writing. Don't let retailers fob you off. Know your rights, because most people don't. The Consumer Rights Act is there to protect you, but it only works if you use it. If you found this helpful, hit the like button, share this video with someone who might need it, and subscribe for more consumer rights insights. I break down UK laws in a simple, practical way so you can protect your money and avoid being taken advantage of. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.